Hi, it's Richard Bromwell here from Charterhouse Auctioneers. We're going to do a bit of a jog through some of the classic and vintage cars we've got coming up at our auction at Haynes Motor Museum on Thursday the 27th of March. Starting the sale, we've got a no reserve lot. There we go, the Hotchkiss Jeep. I think we sold this to the owner in about 2007, 2008. He's not actually used it since about 2020. It does need some recommissioning. Nice few leaves blown into the barn in there. It's a no reserve vehicle, and he's very kindly donating the proceeds of sale to the Dorset and Somerset Air Ambulance. So it'd be nice to see what that sells for. Coming up now is a rare survivor, really. It's the white Toyota Supra 3-litre injection. It's an automatic, long-term ownership. He's owned it since about 1998, sadly from a deceased estate, about 60,000 miles, super low mileage, really nice. He's put a couple of extra bits on it, like the daytime running lights, so I think you can take those off and throw them away pretty quickly. But that really is as good as it looks, and that's in at sort of £14,000 to £16,000. Coming up now is a 1920s Frenchie. Here we go. This is the Panhard Lavassière, the X57, from a deceased estate down in Bournemouth. And this was originally a saloon car, which the owner converted into a Tourer. Big, imposing Tourer. Fraction of the value and price of the Bentley. And this is a cracking number plate, though. Golf Foxtrot 17. And that is transferable. And we've got a modest reserve of just £7,000, and I'm sure that will sell well. Next up, we've got a brace of 1952 MG TDs. We've got the pretty little Primrose Yellow and the Clipper Blue. The Primrose Yellow is a left-hand drive, and the Clipper Blue was originally left-hand drive, being converted to right-hand drive, and both showing really, really well today. Next up is a car that's come to us from the Midlands. It's a 1959 Rolls-Royce, the Cloud. Big and imposing car here, and the client's gone into a home now, and basically it needs to go. But I do love a bit of picnic tables in the back there, so that's a really nice car. Coming up now, we've got quite a number of MGBs in various shapes and forms. This is in the green. This is a 1966 MGB GT, and it's been reshelled, extensively restored years ago. Clients enjoyed it. He's taken it on trips to Spain. And coming up next is another MG. This is also 1966, and this is a Roadster. Coming up now, this is a Beetle. I do like a Beetle. Nice early Beetle. Here we go. It is a left-hand drive, but really, what a pretty looking Beetle. I'm not always a Beetle guy, but this is one I think I would certainly like to own at one point. So as I say, left-hand drive, but lovely looking car. Next up is the earliest car in the sale. This is a Bell size. There we go, and we've got a before and after shot for you here. Tens of thousands of pounds has been spent on the Bell size. Sadly, the owner is giving up driving, and that is there. It's on the button. It's ready to go, and huge history file with it, and round about the £15,000. Now we've got a Land Rover. We've got quite a few Land Rovers in the auction. This one is a 1973 Series 3. And as you can see from the photographs, it is mint. And this is what you get after you spend about £32,000 on restoration. So lovely little Series 3 Landy, followed by another restored. This time it's a Series 1 Landy. And again, this is as good as it looks. So really a lovely brace of Landys. Maybe a modern contender for going off-road is the Mercedes-Benz, the G-Wagon, hugely popular today. This is a long-term lady ownership. She bought it decades ago, basically to tow her horse. She's had it restored. She's had it all repainted, and it was all glass out, and that's presenting very well. And sadly, she doesn't use it, so it's got to go. Another vehicle, another Panhard, and I do like a bit of chic French here. And this is a 1966, the BT24, converted from left-hand drive to right-hand drive by the owner. He's the same owner as the Panhard and Lavassière earlier on, and he's had the fuel tank out of it before he passed away. And this comes to the Lotus spares, and I think the reserve is sort of £3,000 or £4,000, but really a great bit of French chic. This time coming up now, we've got a couple of cars which we've pulled out of storage units. We've got a 1990 Caterham, and this was bought basically brand new by the owner. He was an engineer, and basically he fiddled about with lots of things and started, like most of us, started many projects and hardly finished anything. So this is as far as he got, but there's engines and bits and pieces to go with it. This is followed by another Lotus, the Elan here. This is a project. There we go. It's a lovely looking project. And again, this is a no reserve vehicle coming up in the auction. Now we've got a lovely little Alvis. Here we go, a little 1250 TJ. It's come a long way to the auction. Here we go again, sadly from a deceased estate. Lovely with the dicky there, but nicely restored previously. Also another vehicle restored, and sadly again from a deceased estate, and this is actually a local deceased estate this time, is the Morris Traveller. Now, he bought this about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. I don't think it's any longer than that, and he paid just shy of £16,000 for this Morris Minor, and this is probably one of the best you will ever see. The family there, we're just going to be submitting the best bid on the day and see how we get on with that, but it should do a good £10,000. Another long-term ownership, here we go, is the Porsche. Here we go. And this is bought by its vet owner back in the 1990s. He's not driving it so much these days. He's having a change of direction in his retirement, and again, it's just got a very modest protective reserve on that of about £8,000. Now we've got a little sort of the remnants of a race car. It's a sort of a Lotus Type 23B style car. It's the 23Bs, they were made of circular steel. This is box frame, so it's a bit of a homage, but certainly a great bit of fun here. We've got an engine to go with it and bits and pieces, and I'm sure you can have a lot of fun with that. More fun here is another no reserve vehicle, and more French chic. Here we go. It's a right-hand drive, a little rocking Renault 4 van there in Michelin blue. I do like that, and ideal for sort of sign writing in business. It will need recommissioning, a bit of going through. It's been off the road for a few years. A vehicle that's next up, which hasn't been used a great deal, is called Bumblebee. Here we go. The VW bay window camper. Bumblebee was bought by the family a few years ago. Lots of money lavished on Bumblebee, and when the kids were younger, they went down to Cornwall. The owner's kids have grown up now, and he owns a cottage in Cornwall, so Bumblebee is now surplus to requirements. And estimate on Bumblebee around about sort of £7,000 to £9,000. And lastly, we've got some weird and wonderful in the sale. We've got a speedboat. How cool is that? It's sort of circa about 1980, and again, you know, it's a bit of fun. Summer is coming, and estimate on that around about a couple of thousand. And just to finish the sale, from an owner who had flood damage in his property, he bought a caravan to live in, and I think this was about £36,000. Cooker's never been used. He basically lived in it whilst the property was being repaired from flood damage, and I think that's estimated really, I think low 20s. So if you fancy going to some race meetings or touring or whatever, then that would be a great buy for you. So there's a bit of a walk and a talk through our sale, and hopefully we'll see you there.